The shutdown now in day 23 after Democrats block the 12th Republican attempt to open our government up. And another vote just failed on paying essential workers. You would think that they could agree on something, maybe that part of it. Well, it turns out, nope, can't do it. And one key Democrat just admitted why. Listen to this.
Shutdowns are terrible. And of course, there will be families that are going to suffer. We take that responsibility very seriously, but it is one of the few leverage times we have. It is an inflection point in this budget process where we have tried to get the Republicans to meet with us and prioritize the American people.
So it's bad to keep the government shut down, Larry. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. But it's the one time that we have some leverage, so we're going to use it. I mean, really?
The president's playing his cards pretty well. He won't meet with them unless they pass the resolution. It's straightforward enough. So let's not make this any harder than it needs to be. You want to play, you want to talk, he'll talk. Meanwhile, you got to clear out this local judge from California so my pal Russ Vought can go into action, pull the trigger, and make sure that non-essentials are permanently non-essential. And that all the pork that Joe Biden spent to get reelected and otherwise, his big government socialism, is, pardon the phrase, terminated. Impounded, that's the word I use because it inflames all people on the left. Impound that. Executive authority is there. Let's go for it. Pull the trigger. I'm ready to pull the trigger. Democrats want this thing to go on. Pull the trigger. John Kennedy, Senator Kennedy, ever had him on? He's a wonderful man, he's a brilliant guy. He was talking about, he said, Russ Vought's been ready for this since puberty. Russ got all his plans ready. It's fantastic. I know, Russ, you can see him beavering away. Guess go for it.
So Republicans win these shutdowns politically every single time because there's a lot of conservative Republicans like me that are happy to see the government shut down. You spend too much money, you waste it, it's all utter nonsense. Look, I don't want military members not to get their paychecks, and there's some other things, but by and large, I'm not bothered by a shutdown. And then when you have Russ Vought here, kind of pushing things over the line that are part of the entire campaign pledge, this is a huge win, but the Democrats have nothing. They have no impetus to force the Republicans to make any changes because they have a losing argument. And it's like with Mandami. These are losing strategies in the short, medium, and long term. So where do we go from here?
Well, can I just say, though, I get worried that they do have a little leverage with some weaker-kneed Republicans who get skittish about constituents back home complaining that they're not getting their Obamacare. So there's a few of them out there, and there's just enough that if you got them together and they got nervous, they might go along.
I don't agree with your political critique. Sympathetic to it, but I don't agree with it. The key, look, they're going to negotiate on health care and Obamacare, whether I like it or not. And they're starting already, Republicans are conferencing to do this. From Louisiana, not John Kennedy, the other one, Bill
Cassidy.
Cassidy, right? Who's Dr. Cassidy? He's a smart guy. And you're going to have to make an accommodation. But the president is right. We're not going to talk until you reopen the government, okay? And that is the right principle. And he's doing very well on that. I had Ari Fleischer on last night looking, Trump is slightly underwater, but nothing compared to where he was when this last shutdown during his first term. I think he was -6, so he's slightly underwater. He was -12 in the first term when they had the shutdown, which shows you the Republicans are doing better. It's not blame-free. Look, there's no way to run a government. Come on. I mean, it's just pure
What are they afraid
silliness.
of? Because Thune said this, and I love this quote. We've offered them a lot of things they were asking for, a normal appropriations process, an opportunity to get a vote on some of the things that they want to see voted on with respect to the expiring Obamacare enhanced subsidies. But that can't happen until we open up the government. Why won't you vote on it? Why won't you see if you can do it that way? Isn't that the better way to do it, to prove to people that that really is what Americans want, that their representatives are voting for?
Democrats are the left-wing party. They are the left-wing, big government socialist party. You look at like this gal who said, put her foot in her mouth. She's from Massachusetts. Really? The leadership right, in the Senate and the House are from, wait for it, Brooklyn, New York. Where's the Republican leadership from? They're from the Sun Belt and the South and Texas and Louisiana
Midwest.
and the Midwest.
Yep.
Thank you. It's just they're just stuck. They've just AOC and Bernie Sanders. I mean, it's a joy to watch. I don't really think Chuck Schumer likes this. I think Chuck Schumer would be more than happy to go to some of his members and say, behind my back, please vote for the CR. But he can't get away with it anymore. The whole party is skewed. It's like a pinball machine on permanent tilt towards socialism. It's just unbelievable to me.
And Chuck Schumer's no pinball wizard. We know that.
He's lost a couple pounds, though. I'm kind of impressed.
Oh, okay.
He can get. I noticed he buttoned his jacket the other day. But the point is, we're going on here, and the public will at some point revolt against us. I mean, this thing goes into November. Pay dates are
Yeah, it's
missed.
gonna
The
be a
military
serious
in combat's not getting paid. Sean Duffy's worried about the air traffic controllers. I mean, these are serious concerns.
Well, it's going on Chuck Schumer's tab if that happens. So we got to leave it there.